everybody, it's Michaela from Hooked in a Flash. If you'd like to follow me, you can do so on Instagram, it's Hooked in a Flash. Facebook, it's Hooked in a Flash Crochet. And then I also do have my patterns that you can purchase. Right now they are crochet toy patterns on Hooked in a Flash on Etsy. I hope everyone's doing really good. I know last week I was supposed to post a video. I wasn't able to because I had my sister's kids over. I was babysitting for the week. And it was just, I tried, it was way too noisy. So I skipped out last week. This week I have a ton to show you. So it will be a longer video than normal, but I have some good stuff and I'll try to get through it as quickly as possible so you're not here for 4 hours. So I'm going to start out first with my finished projects. I'll go to what I'm working on and then I will go into acquisitions because that's all my yarn that I got. I have a lot of yarn to show you guys. So we'll jump into what I have finished. The first thing was a Wallace dishcloth. This is by Ross from Smells Like Yarn. You can go to smellslikeyarn.com. I have 2 patterns actually that I'm going to show you, this one and another from him. They're all free patterns, all really well written. I have done all the patterns except for the bulky weight hat, but it looks like it's gonna work up just the same as everything else. He writes it really well. All free patterns. This is the Wallace dishcloth. This one's my favorite from him just because it's the same on both sides, easy to work up, super mindless. That is out of ta-da. So the reason why I have so much yarn to show you guys is because Michaels, Joann's, and Hobby Lobby all had a clearance event on their yarn, trying to get out the summer's yarn and put in winter yarn. So I picked up a bunch because it was really discounted. So this one that I made out of here is Yarn Bee Little Dollop, and it is Marmalade Morsel, which is the colorway. Yeah, it was only 49 cents. It's normally $2. It is 55% acrylic, 45% cotton, and then it is a 92 yards. So I was able to make that, and then I have this much left, which is enough to make half of another. I already measured it out. I have several of this colorway, so I will be making, I'll just use the other halves, you know, and make full ones for that. So I will be making a lot of dishcloths with that, just because it's nice to have dishcloths. And I really like the knitted dishcloths. They're thicker than the other ones. This stuff seems to wipe up well. I have no problems with it not absorbing or anything, because a lot of people worry about it not being 100% cotton, but I've had no problems with it for me. The next thing that I made, this was out of 2 separate samples that I was given, so kind of like a scrap yarn type thing. This is the other pattern from Ross from Smells Like Yarn. This is his fingering weight hat. I made this for my husband. They're both out of Earth yarns. Like I said, this is just a little sample, so I only had just a small amount of this. The first, this color right here, this solid, is called Cinnamon. This striping one is the other one, and it was color number 3001. It's Earth Yarns Unique Fingering, and it is 100% extra fine merino. It says SW. I don't know what the SW is for, but it's really nice. It was super nice to work with. There was no splitting or anything like that, and obviously it's really nice. I think that my husband will like this. It's obviously really thin. It's, you know, a fingering weight hat, but even just having my hands in here, I can already feel that it's going to be a nice warm hat for my husband, who gets cold very easy. So there we go. My next thing that I worked on here, I'll show you this one, was I don't know why I decided to do this. I just kind of got it in my head that I wanted to. I made a little drawstring project bag. I made a flat bottom and I did a slip stitch on the bottom, so this is reinforced. It's double thick on the bottom, and then I picked up the sides and worked in the round all the way up. I really, really love this colorway for this yarn. Of course, it has the yellow, blues, and grays, which is my favorites. But it's cute. This is, I have it around here somewhere. I have lost it. Well, I am not sure where the tag went for this. I just had it to show you guys and now it's gone. But it is from the, this is another colorway. This is the colorway that I made this whale with. But it's Sirdar Crofter DK. It's the Fair Isle Effect DK. And it is, I shall tell you in a moment, 50 grams, 184 yards, 60% acrylic, 25 cotton, and 15 wool. It's really nice to work with as well. No splitting or anything like that. Works up really well. And it is pretty soft. It has, it does have that kind of cotton feel to it, but it's not horrible. It's still soft. It's not the softest thing in the whole world, but it is still soft. I really like it. I could wear it on my body. Let's wait. Well, no, I guess I do need to do this one. The next thing I got, which is part of the acquisitions that I did get, was this unique sock yarn. This is made out of the same type of sock, or the same makers as that hat, but this is the sock yarn version. That one was just 100% wool. It comes with 2 cakes of matching yarn. So you just start from the middle or the outside, whichever way that you prefer. I prefer the middle because it's just easier for me. And you get 2 matching pair of socks no matter what. It's perfect. This is really, really nice. And if you see here, this is the colorway. It is all the way up to your knee. This is what you get for 25 bucks, which is a really good deal, I feel like, for yarn. This yarn's been really, really good. I loved working with it. It's so far from the different yarns that I have used and the different brands and everything, it's the stretchiest yarn that I've ever seen. And it feels really, really good. So what I did on here, of course, I'm not going to wear that high of a socks. I like my socks to be at the ankle length, in case you guys haven't noticed. So I went ahead and did, oh, did I tell you guys? So it comes with 2 50-gram balls. It's 100 weight. Yeah, 2 50-gram balls. So it's 440 yards in here, and it is machine wash. Looks like lay flat to dry. And it is 75 extra fine superwash merino and 25% nylon. I started with this one, which is at the bottom. Sorry, this one was, I was wearing this one. So started at the bottom, worked up. Here's my sock. And then the next one, let's see if I can get this out for you. So this first one that I did a mini gusset. On this one, you can kind of see it right there. It's just 5 stitches. Really, really nice. I didn't think that I was going to like that because all my other socks that I usually wear don't have any sort of gussets. I have a really flat foot, so I don't really need too much of a gusset at all. But this little mini gusset is perfect. It's only an extra 5 stitches, 10 stitches total, so 5 stitches on each side. And it just gives it just a little bit enough for your heel. This heel that I did on here is just a normal, it's a German short row heel. And then this is the second, so you got this one, boop, And then this one. Here's my second one. Going up, I did do the gusset again, which I think that I will just do that gusset from now on for my socks because I like that a lot. And then I did a new, because I love my different heels, I did a new one. I know that it looks really similar to this one as far as the end product, but this one is just a different technique, just a different way to get there. This is called the Shadow Wrap, or I'm sorry, not Shadow Wrap, Shadow Stitch heel. I like it. It's nice. You use a twin stitch in there, which is just a different way. It's not anything crazy, but I like it. So I still had yarn, and I wasn't sure if I could get another, I'll throw those over there. I wasn't sure if I could get another sock out of it or not, because it just looked like I had a small amount, and I didn't weigh it. But I decided, well, I have enough for sure to make a pair of short fingerless gloves, and especially if I do the ribbing in a different yarn. So I'm going to put this on and show you guys, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like off. I started this, I measured it the way that it would fit. I just literally put the sock around me and put it around. I still have more. I have double this, so I had plenty enough to make another pair of socks, dang it. And I would have the yellow too, which is my favorite color, but that's okay. So I made these. I like the short ones. I wouldn't mind a longer one, but I like the short ones as well. I just put the sock around my hand and felt where it needed to be, and then cast that on, which ended up being 40. My socks are on a 2.75 needle, and that's what I worked on these two. I cast on, I end up with 54 stitches for my sock. A lot of the patterns that you guys see have 64. That's just a little too loose for me. The ones that I showed you guys a while back that had it was the long sock with all of the lace work in it and everything. It was called Destination Unknown. That one was 64 stitches, a little too loose for me. Fits my mom perfect though, and she loves her socks. So she says anyways. But I wanted to show you guys, it fits me fine. I have no problem. I still have stretch. This is less stretch because it's a different yarn than this. This has tons of stretch. I think that my husband could fit in this glove no problem and wear it. It's not too tight at all. I have no problems with this. Okay. Look at it. It's so tiny. It's so tiny. You wouldn't think that it would fit me at all, but it does. I like this. I don't like one that's super baggy, but as you can see, I have plenty. I could probably fit both my hands in this sucker. Like, see, it's not a big deal. This yarn is just crazy stretchy. Like I said, I still have obviously plenty of room because it's a ribbing stitch and I cast on and off loosely, but this doesn't have as much as this. See, I'm pulling out the same way and it just goes out forever. Really love this yarn. It's really nice. So I feel like you could fudge the cast on a little bit with your socks, and even if you didn't make it big enough, it's gonna fit someone, you know what I mean? Possibly even if you have a high arch and you have that problem with it, this might even be the sock for you to just fix that problem rather than having to do a bunch of modifications. If your arch isn't that high. So definitely look into this yarn. It's really nice. Again, it's the Unique Sock by Earth. Really nice. They have other yarns obviously with this, but I buy the sock yarn because I'm obsessed with making socks. So that's this. These are my son's. He's gonna take these. They fit my son just fine. They don't have any, obviously, because you look, he puts it on. There's no stretch to it because that's just where his hand is. My daughter can wear it. I can wear it. I have a feeling that my husband could wear these. Like I said, super, super stretchy. I love this yarn. I'm going to get more of this for sure. So, love this. That's something that I did. Sorry, I went on a rant there. The next thing that I made is not sewing. I mean, not knitting. It is sewing. And I just want to let everyone, before I show this, I'm not professional at sewing at all. I know enough to get myself by on stuff and usually get myself into trouble with other things. So don't judge too harshly. But I made a little project sack for my sock yarn. This fabric was gifted to me by my friend Christina, and I absolutely love this fabric. I have a ton of it, and I just want to make so many bags with it. I love them. They're too cute. So, and then I have the fancy lining in there. It's nothing crazy. It's just a bag to go on. I like to walk and knit. So if I'm, whatever, usually I'm going around the house doing something and standing doing something, and I always have it on my hand. Or if I go for a walk, I go in the car, you know, we have a car ride, whatever, I like to have it on my wrist. So I made that as well. And then I have 2 more things to show you that I have made, and then I will go into what I'm working on. This is kind of part of the acquisitions thing. So I will show you some of it. At Hobby Lobby, they had the Patent Croy sock yarn on clearance for $2. It's normally $8. I bought 5 skeins of the white because that's all they had. I would have bought all the sock yarn if they had it, but I went ahead and dyed my white skein, 2 of my white skeins. So this one is a red, yellow, and blue that I worked on here. It's kind of a fall colors. I'm excited to see what this looks like all knit up. It's very random on there. How I did this was I took the yarn all out of its skein, or yeah, all out of its ball. I put it into a hank, I twisted it and pulled it like this, which is one of my acquisitions. I'll show you this more in a bit. So I twisted it like this. I put it in the pot. I did the yellow first, and then I took it out, washed it. I twisted it in a different way so that some of the yellow was hidden on the inside and then showed more of the white. Put that in with the blue next, and then I twisted it a 3rd time in a different way and put the red. So, you know, when you do something like that, you can't get the dye all the way into the other fabric, which made it perfect because I got all my different colors in here. And then if you see, I do have a couple specks that are almost white. So it's really fun. It was fun. I just did this with food coloring and white vinegar. So nothing crazy. It's nice. Yeah. So I'm going to work with that eventually. The next one that I did was it's supposed to be watermelon. This one, I took it all out into a hank. I dyed half green and half of this pink red color, and then I have the white in the middle. I know that it could also be construed as Christmas, and this is actually the red. It's coming out more red than what it is in real life. It's actually more of a pink. So what I'm going to do with this, because originally I was going to dye it, and then I was going to take some black food coloring and do dots on it throughout it, just randomly, so that you have the seeds. I couldn't find any black food coloring anywhere. It was awful. So what I'm going to do is knit this up, and then when I find the black food coloring, I will just put it on the finished product. so that I have my seeds for my watermelon. That's my theory anyways. Once I get these on, I might just love them the way they are. We'll see. So that's what I did with that. And we will just go right into what I've been working on. My son loves sock monkeys and he wanted one, so I'm trying my best to make one. I'm not 100% on how it looks, so I've kind of been hemming and hawing on finishing it, but my son loves it, so that's what matters, I guess. He needs the tail, he needs the arms, and he needs the face, and then I will be duplicate stitching the red onto the white on here, and then that'll be done. This is made out of, the white is just a random acrylic that I have laying around. I don't have a label for it or anything. This, the blue is Pat and Croy's worsted weight. So it is 100% acrylic for that one. So he liked it. He picked it out. We're making that. So that's fun. I need to just finish it. And then the last thing that I'm working on, I just started this yesterday, and I was trying so hard to split for the sleeves yesterday before I had to show you guys, but the pattern is complicated enough that I need to do it without my children and husband in the room. So I made it almost down to the pattern. I'll show you where I stopped. And then I had to rip it all the way back out because I screwed up. So this, oh yeah, you can see the pattern. See, it's got leaves. Isn't it so pretty? I love it. I just got done with all the patterning on here. The rest of the shirt, it's going to be a shirt, will be just normal stockinette. I am making it out of loops of thread, impeccable, in like this gray black color, dark charcoal. It's 285 yards and it is 100% acrylic, right? Yes, 100% acrylic, and it is washable and dryable. I just had a random sweater quantity of that yarn, so I was just gonna make it with this. This is called the Leaf Top pattern, Leaf Top shirt by Bernat Designs, and it is a free pattern on Ravelry. You can get it. I really love it. With it being, it's made with a bulky, either a light bulky or a heavy worsted weight yarn. The impeccable is perfect for it. It seems like it's really nice because this is a heavy worsted weight yarn, or heavy 4-weight, whatever you want to say with that. I need to put it away because I'm going to start knitting on it because I'm obsessed with it. It's a shirt, and it's a cap shirt, kind of like this one actually. But with it being so heavy, I'm kind of on the fence on rather, I'm going to try it on obviously when I get it all done and see if I like it. But I'm on the fence on rather I should just make sleeves on it and just make it into a cozy sweater. I do have enough yarn for that if I wanted to do that. It just depends because it is heavy. I'm just used to a lighter shirt. Like this one is, it's technically DK weight, I think, but it's really light DK, and it's cotton, so it's really, really nice. They made theirs, the recommended one is the Bernat Bamboo yarn, which is a bulky. So I know that that would be lighter. It would feel cooler than my acrylic that I'm using, but whatever. I'm making it anyways. It's beautiful. I love it. Even if it turns out into a sweater, I think I'm going to really love it because I like that top design on there. And it's something new for me. It'll be a quick knit, especially now that I'm done with the design part because it's just stockinette now. So I'm excited for that. Now we're going to go into acquisitions. I'm going to show you what I got at Teasawick Wools first. She does not have a sale going on, but I just love shopping at her place anyways. The first thing was this unique sock yarn. I got a 50-inch cable for my large set of ChiaoGoo interchangeable needles. And then I got some Maddie Tosh hand dyed. This is colorway Daisy. And this is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. It's a fingering weight, 420 yards. I absolutely love this so much. You can wash, you just see on here. Yeah, it looks like you can machine wash, and it says to not to lay flat to dry. So I really love this yellow. I'm a big fan of yellow. So I really love this. Yeah, so this is beautiful. My next one was, I have so many gorgeous, beautiful sock yarn, but it's all patterned. So I wanted to get a couple of just solids for like heels and toes, because usually, like this one here, it's 100 grams. I do believe, did I tell you guys that? Well, I would love to tell you how much it is. It doesn't tell me how many grams. At any rate, it's 420 yards, which is roughly 100 grams. Anyways, one of these will make, if you like the long socks to go up mid-calf, one of these will make one pair of socks. I don't like those. I like the ankle socks. So I can actually make 2 pairs of these just like this, and then I can make my third one with a different heel and toe and ribbing. So I can make 3 pairs of socks out of this. Now that's for my foot. Personally, that's an 8 size shoe that I wear, and I don't have a high instep. So I used a short row heel, which takes up less yarn than something like a heel flap and gusset. So that's something that you would need to consider on this. But even with the heel flap and gusset, you can make 2 socks ankle length up to a size 9, I would think, for sure with this yarn. But I needed some just plain yarns to do my heels and toes and stuff like that. So both of these are Cascade Yarn Heritage. It's 75% extra or superwash merino, 25% nylon. Excuse me. This orange one here is color number 5646. And these are both made in Seattle, Washington, which is pretty cool. 100 grams, 437 yards. And you can wash and dry these. This is the same one. This one, color number is 5742. So, just some solids. Oh, nope, that's not what I got. And then, if you guys have been watching me for a long time, I have an obsession with Arne and Carlos. They're YouTubers that you can watch. They're really funny. They have a lot of good videos. I wouldn't say their videos are for like complete noobs, like new to knitting or anything like that, or crocheting. They do some crocheting as well. But if you are advanced enough that you can see, they just say, hey, you can do it this way, and you can kind of catch on. You don't need like a step-by-step hold your hand type of thing. They're great. They go fast with it. They're easy to do. For me, they're easy to follow. They have a line out from Regia, the Arne and Carlos sock line. It is a self-patterning sock yarn. And there they are. Ta-da! So I have their entire line now. These were the last 2 that I needed for my collection of the sock weight. They also have a DK weight yarn that I just have one of. I haven't bought all of those. I may buy those eventually, but right now I got all of these. Very excited. This one here is color number 03768, and this one is 03653. Really nice yarn, really good quality. It feels hard wearing, like it feels like it's going to be a sock that lasts forever for me personally with this yarn. I love it. That is what I got from, I'm sorry, we're already at 30 minutes in. That's what I got from Teaselwick Wools. They are open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 3, I think it is. I may be wrong. Maybe it's 11 to 4. They're in Salem, Oregon, and amazing. So if you guys want to check them out, please do. These are from Michaels. Oops, sorry. Got too excited. These are from Michaels. My friend Christina from she has Sprinkle of Liquid Sunshine on Instagram. She picked these up for me. 2 skeins. This is Patent Croy sock yarn. I'm gonna go a little bit faster with these. I feel like I'm going too slow for you guys. And then my husband picked up these for me because he's amazing. These are from Hobby Lobby. This is Yarn Bee Denim in color. These were only $1.24, guys. They're normally $5. I was so excited. I went in, I asked him if he would, because he was working next one, if he'd pick up this one, which is a blue one, and he picked up all the colors for me because he's amazing. I'll do this a little bit closer for you guys. This is top. This one is just gray. It's kind of a shiny. This one is black. Pink. Sorry if you hear talking outside there. And this one's denim. I really like this one. They'll probably end up being hats or something like that. Just have 1 skein of them, but for $1.24, you know. All right, now here comes my last thing. Sorry, I keep hitting that. It's this huge bag, and I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna go as fast as I can. This is all from Hobby Lobby. So this one was one that was not on clearance, but it was 20% off. It's Yarn Bee Stripe Hype, and it feels so nice. And it's mustard gray is the color, and it's 265 yards. It's 80% acrylic, 20% wool. This is like my dream color right here. I love this. I have no idea what I'm going to make with it, but oh, like, I'm so happy with this. I'm so glad I got that. So my next one was, I got a few of these here. Let's see. I got 3 of this Yarn Bee 44th Street in colorway olive. Oops, is that gonna click? Okay. And this is 70% acrylic, 30% polyamide, 540 yards. Yeah, it feels super soft. If you guys have any extra questions about the yarns that I show, if I'm not giving you enough information, just leave a comment down below and I will, I'll let you know, okay? So I got 3 of those just because it was really pretty. This is 500 and, what did I say, 500 and some odd yards. So 540 yards. This is like a sweater's quantity of yarn right here. So I can make a sweater out of that. And I picked that up in a couple different colorways. I just got 1 of each of this one. The other ones, though. This one's ivory. It's really shiny sheen. It's like a fingering weight. This one here is pale teal. I love this one. I would have picked up a sweater color and quantity in this, but they only had the 1, so I picked it up. And then this one here is Ruby, which that's showing a bit more red than what it is. It's more of a purpley color than what it's showing up there. But I got that. I picked up too. I do have some of this Katarina. I've made stuff with it. I really like this Katarina yarn. It's super soft, very stretchy. It was on clearance for 99 cents. Did I tell you guys? Those ones were $1.07. This is 90% acrylic, 10% nylon, so that's why it's so stretchy. These were 99 cents, like I said. This one's bright violet. I think this one's bright violet. Yep, they're both bright violet. So I have two of that one to play with. My next one is, this was $1.24, Soft and Sleek DK low pill fiber. I think this is 100% acrylic. Yep, 100% low pill acrylic. Super, super soft. All of their yarn is really, really soft. It's crazy how soft they have it. This is 478 yards. I kind of want to make a shawl with this. I think it'd be pretty. So I have some Yarn Bee Marvelesque Pink, 216 yards, and it is, I shall tell you, it is, I know it has wool in it, 94% acrylic, 3% wool, and 3% alpaca. So super, super soft. I can tell it has the wool in it. You can just see. But really, really nice. Soft. I don't know. I have no clue what I'm going to make with this, but I'll make something. And it was $1.37. Normal price $1.50. I mean, $5.50. So I got two of this. This I have no idea what I was going to buy with, but it was $1.74. It's Astounding Navy, 43 yards. It is 75% acrylic, 15% wool, and 10% nylon. It's a chain construction, yeah. So it's not going to like pull out so much. I'm thinking that I will probably make a pillow with this, a throw pillow type thing. It's really soft. This one's probably the least soft one that of all of them. I know it looks the softest when you look at it because it's nice and soft, but still really soft. But yeah, got that. Like I said, I'll probably in my head I'll probably make some pillows with that. I don't have all of them out, but I did get 5 of this Pat & Croix sock yarn, like I said, for $1.99. And then I have a bunch of cotton. Which one is it? I don't know. One of these, I think it's this one. This one is the second to that other one that I showed you. It is colorway, Marmalade Morsel. Yes, that is it. This one is Bella Berry. I grabbed all of these that they had available. So, and it is, this one's 100% cotton. This one's 50% cotton. Oh, I see. Okay. So these ones are little dollops, which is 55% acrylic, 45% cotton. And these ones are Sugar Wheel Cotton Minis. And so these are 100% acrylic. 100% cotton, sorry. 117 yards. This one's my favorite, obviously. Got that. I have one of this, which is a little dollop in Tuesday Twirl. This one is a Sugar Wheel Cotton Mini in Savannah Sonnet. That's really pretty. I like that one. This one is a Sugar Will Cotton Mini, and it is at the Lodge. I love this one. That one's one of my top. I wonder what the difference is on. So this one here, the little dollops are 92 yards, and the Sugar Will Minis are 117 yards. So you get a little bit more with these cotton minis. Oh, here's another one that's at the Lodge. And then the last one, sorry guys, I know it's 40 minutes in, is Tutu to Tango. So, with that, not counting these ones because that was a separate purchase from my husband, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 625. So if I add the 625 to the other stuff that I showed you guys, not including Teaselwick separate purchase, I only paid $36.01 for everything. It's crazy, right? So that's what I purchased. I'm so sorry that it was a long video for you guys, but I had a lot to catch up on. Hopefully next week I will have a new shirt for you, or sweater, whichever I decide at the end of that. And I will not be purchasing any more yarn for a little bit, at least smaller amounts for a little bit. But I'll have plenty to show you guys. I'll keep making. Hopefully I'll have a monkey to show you tomorrow, or I mean next week as well. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I hope that you guys enjoyed my long haul. I'll see ya. Bye.